the individual minds, the collective mind, meaning all of the actions, all of the beliefs, all of the agendas, all of the objectives are built into that next incremental price change from 11 to 12 or from 12 to 13. It's all there. And the only thing that mathematical formulas can do is actually measure that, measure the patterns that result from that information. It isn't getting the information of the guy who actually bid the market up by taking out all the offers because he's got some specific agenda about what he wants to do, where he wants to see the prices go, because he's doing something that has nothing to do with any of this, meaning your technical methodology or anybody else's. He might be putting on a huge hedge position based on some contract that he has to deliver something 3 months from now. So collective mind of the market, indicating when there is a higher probability of one thing happening over another, represented as an edge. So because the patterns show up in every time frame, technical analysis turns the market into an unending stream of opportunities to enrich ourselves. These patterns that the mathematical formulas identify show up in every time frame, from the smallest to the largest. And as a result, if we learn how to think about these patterns or edges appropriately, it will actually turn the market into an unending stream to enrich ourselves. But not on a trade-by-trade basis. But not on a trade-by-trade basis, but rather as a percentage over a series of trades. This is big, guys. This is it right here. This is the holy grail of technical analysis right here, right now. Your technical indicators will turn the market into an unending stream of opportunity to enrich yourself, but not on a trade-by-trade basis, but rather as a percentage over a series of trades. That means you have to learn how to think of probabilities. You may understand the concept of probabilities. It doesn't mean that you can think that way. I've worked with traders. In fact, one guy came to one of my workshops many years ago, a hedge fund manager, reasonably successful. I'd say reasonably because he made, I don't know, 10 to 18% a year. But his indicators, if he followed them the way they were planned to be followed, he could have made anywhere from 60 to 70% a year. A little frustrated, came to a workshop, and then some consultations afterwards. In one particular situation where he said, he put in a trade he'd been watching for months, finally got to his price level. He put the trade on and put a stop in the market. And the market started approaching the stop.
Right.
And, he got up.
All right. So starting with ACAD. Looks like we're getting a UTAD here. We still need to break a structure. But yeah, we'll just be waiting on that. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at for ACAD. Hey, chef. Looking for a sell. Still kind of got a ways to go, and it looks like it might be accumulating. So we'll just see what happens. Yeah, it could be accumulating. Sun climax, automatic rally, second test, upthrust action, and our STMB right now. We'll see what happens. If it does give a distribution right here, I'll take it. Hey, Jay. Same thing, we got a UTAD here, but it broke structure. So looking at this 12-hour, this candle right here holds a volume. Taking the 80% lines up with the 2-hour and the 54-minute, the 50% of it. AN. Still waiting on this buy. It's been a while. Oh yeah. AU. So I saw accumulation down here. Type 4. It was more like a like a 15-minute schematic right here. So climax automatic rally, second test, STB, and then we got a sign of strength. So the 99-minute lines up with the 80% lines up with the 13-minute 80%. So and there's some imbalance right under it, and there is a schematic actually in here. But the 99-minute was the best candle I could find. If you guys find a better one, let me know. But yep. So you, Cat Chef. There was an accumulation here. Sun climax, automatic rally, second test. Second test, STB, and then spring. And then we got a break of structure. And then the 228-minute was the spring candle that I found. But the 80% was mitigated. So I also found a entry in the test because there was a type 5 schematic in the spring. So I found an entry right here and just covering the low of the accumulation. It's an 8.8 pip stop. So that's what I'm gonna be going with. Just to the high, it would be basically 5-1, but looking to take this up for a while. Cat JPY. This tapped in. I just didn't add spread on trading view, but this tapped in. So it looks like we got an accumulation too, so that's nice. So we got our UTAD on Chef JPY. Now we got our break of structure today. So now we got an opportunity to sell here. I got the 171-minute. Again, this is the best candle I can find. Taking the 80% lines up with the 15-minute, 20-minute, 22-minute, and there's some imbalance above it. So looking to take that. EU. It's on accumulation down here on the 5-minute. A type 5 got accumulation, type 5 accumulation. And the 18-minute, in my opinion, is the best candle. So, and then, yeah. So, the only thing is that there wasn't any confluence, and but there was 1-minute imbalance. So, if we do get a schematic, I'll take it. But that's about it. GA. Um, I don't believe. I mean, it does look like we might be getting distribution, but if we are, I'd be waiting for a break of structure first, or a break of order flow at least, before looking for an entry. But yeah, so waiting for it to come up here and distribute. Yeah, that's not a good enough distribution for me. GCAD. So after tapping in and going like 5-1, 6-1, no, 4-1. Yeah, 4 or 5. But got stopped out, unfortunately. So it is what it is. If you were in it, hope you were break even. Um, it looks like it might be forming an accumulation, but I'm gonna be patient. Yeah, because it could be forming a bigger accumulation. So we'll see. And CAD. So just waiting on this to give us a spring. That's really it. Well, looks like it's trying, so we'll see. And Jay tapped in like on Sunday, I think. See that stopped in as well. I mean, stopped out as well. But could be accumulating. So if we do, just look for a new entry. And you waiting for this to come up to here. I got my alert set. If it does distribute in this area, I'll be taking that. Okay. So it looks like we finally got our sign of strength. The first area I'm gonna be looking for an accumulation is right here. Actually, so this is a reaccumulation right here. I'm just looking for a possible entry. This 9 minute looks good. See if we got some confluence. So it looks like the 50% of that 6 lines up with the 80 of our 9 minute. So the imbalance fill would be it will be a complete imbalance fill. At 3 minute. So I am gonna draw this up real quick. See what that stop loss would be. Cover, trying to cover this entire low. kind of reaching, we'll be at 15. We're just covering right here. We at 3. So I'm willing to throw a little bit of risk at this if it does start to compress when it gets down here. So just throw an alert. Maybe we're looking at a entry in the morning. Yeah, looks like it might be starting to distribute. So let's see what happens. Looking forward to that. Chef, this went down to 21 to 23. Looks like it's coming up now. I will, if it does distribute up here, I'll be taking it. But it looks, oh, actually, hold on, I'm tripping. We got an accumulation. Selling climax, automatic rally, second test, STB. And then a spring. And then we also got an accumulation in the spring right here. Got our break of structure. Oh, that was nice. So we're going to be looking at what mitigated this. So huh. Sorry. Oh, okay, I'm gonna actually switch this to a type 2, but it's still selling climax, automatic rally, second test, up thrust action. STD. But yeah, I don't know about this. This whole area is just weird. I'm just gonna give it a. If it accumulates down here, we can look for an entry because I don't really like this, but we did get a higher time frame accumulation, so that is nice. You should, are you Jay? I want to see this break this high, so if it does come down now to here, I won't be taking it unless it does break the high. Waiting for was trying to sell off this distribution, but it looks like we might be getting a accumulation here. So if we do break structure, then we'll confirm the reaccumulation. Yeah, still waiting on this to break the low. At this point, I'm gonna just wait on it because it might be accumulating. EJ, I am still waiting on it to come up here, but if it doesn't give us a good accumulation in here, so it does look like it's accumulating in our STMB. So we got our selling climax, automatic rally, second test, no uplift action. So see what happens. But it is accumulating inside of that original accumulation. So that would be nice. G Chef. We got a type 4 accumulation here, which came up right above my limit, but how good. Just gonna enter off the new schematic. I don't remember which candle I measured though, but we did just get our breaker structure, so this is valid now. To the high, looking at a 8-1, so that'll be nice. It is a 12 pip stop, so if you don't risk a lot, might want to think twice about taking that. I'm not saying don't, but just think about it. GJ, looks like we got an accumulation here, and now we're getting a break of order flow to the upside. Oh yeah, we'll see what happens here. I'm not gonna get too eager. GN, still got this buy, but it looks like it's distributing. So if we get a UTAD or a sign of weakness, might think twice about taking this buy. Just depending on how it comes down. If it compresses and or gives a schematic, then yeah, I'll take it. Looking at a 27-1 to the high. And that's it. Anybody got any questions? Steven? Not. We hopping off. Oh, Bitcoin. We can do Bitcoin. GCAD. All right, I got GCAD after. So I'm looking at these two areas right here. I want to see accumulations. We could get an accumulation in here too, but looks like it's trying to distribute, or it may have. It actually it did already. So At 58 minutes, pretty nice. So if you want to leverage trade this, you did just get a distribution. So at 80% looks pretty nice. See if we got some confluence. Oops. No. Okay. Let's see. Not too much confluence so far. It looks like maybe the 50% of that 23. Looks like we got a imbalance right below it. So that 50% looks good too. What would that 50% be? I don't know what this means, but it'll be 608, whatever that is. But that'd be a possible entry right there. You could probably find a better one. Spend a little bit more time on it, but that distribution right there. GCAD. I went over this one. Um, just looking at it, we're getting the trend line here. But um, just let's see the higher time frame. Quick. Yeah, there's just a lot of noise in here. Thinking it might just distribute and then give us a new low, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Really, really slow uptrend. Maybe if you want to buy from here, look for an accumulation. I'll really wait for down here though. All of them there. But yeah, that's it. See what's Bitcoin. Give me a second. $30. Yep. Yep, no problem. All right, y'all.